I've seen them play, drive the ball up into the inside of the court. I've also seen them play on the outside, especially with Warren always shooting those three-pointers, playing on the outside. So no matter what, they're able to adapt and change their tactics.
Talking about the starting lineup. We're going to go to the starting lineups of both teams here. Well, we're going to start with the Asbury, the home team starting lineups. We got a Savannah Taylor, a forward from Harrisburg, Kentucky, at 5'11". She's number 2. We got AJ Lewis, a guard from Bloomfield, Kentucky. Brittany Warren, number 20 from Science Hill, Kentucky. Sam, that's who you were talking about just a second ago. Her three-point shooting is deadly. We got Katie Fletcher as a guard, number 22, and we got Khalil Whiteside, a forward from Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. She's number 21. We got some pretty good starters out there on our hands, but Brittany Warren, a 14-point average per game.
Yes, and we also have to look out for Savannah Taylor for her defense. She's always underneath that net blocking those balls. So she is one of our other powerful players.
Yeah, Asbury has 3.5 blocks per game. That's pretty good for a women's team. You don't see a lot of blocks coming from women's basketball like you do from men's. If you guys are college basketball fans, you know that there's a team in our own state, the Kentucky Wildcats, their men's team, lots of blocks per game. But 3.5 blocks a game for a women's team, that's really good. That's a lot of blocks for a women's team.
It is, and we also have to look out for Carly Whiteside. She's one of our rebound leaders. She has a total of 211 total rebounds. Her height has an advantage on this team too. She is at
5 foot. She's about 5. Where is that? Sorry, we're trying to find that. She is 5'10", it looks like. 6'1", excuse me. 6'1".
She's 6'1", so height's always an advantage on any kind of basketball team.
Yeah, and the IU East team, 3 players at 5'11", none taller than that. So, looks like Khalil Whiteside's 6'1" height is going to come in handy for our rebounding today. Asbury's a good rebounding team. They got a +5 rebound margin on the season. And we're talking about the IU East team, their height, but we got their starters right now, as you see.
Yes, we have number 24.
Kerrigan Niehoff.
We have number 23, Mackenzie Campbell. Number 22, Tia King. Number 5, Kristen Miller. And number 3, Kenzie Seiler. And like we said before, all these girls are freshmen. Their height is not as average compared to Asbury's, but we have some taller women on our team. Most of these girls are inexperienced, but I think, like we said, we talked about the 5 to 8 record, and so I think these girls will. I think they'll put Asbury on their toes tonight, but I think Asbury will pull out in the end.
Oh, definitely. And Kenzie Seiler, the lone sophomore for this IU East team. That's not a lot of experience if their oldest player is a sophomore, but she's going to have to be the leader out there for the Red Wolves, isn't she?
Yes. And we were also, this is the head coach, Tiffany Stelhorst. This is her
first season.
Yes, this is her first season. So, it's also about establishing that relationship with their coach, too, as a team. So it'll be interesting to watch them throughout the season as they advance also.
It's really tough for a team as young as IU East to come in on the road and win basketball games. Teams of freshmen, 1 sophomore, that's not something you see very often, ladies and gentlemen. And this IU East team, they're not afraid. I mean, a 15-8 record, as we've been talking about, they come in and they win. They probably maybe underestimated by a lot of those teams they beat. We don't know. But hopefully Asbury won't underestimate them today.
Yes. And it's pretty interesting that Indiana University East guard Tia King, she's the reigning KIAC and NAIA Player of the Week. She leads IU East, and she's a 34th in the nation with a 17.0 points per game, and has scored at least 20 points in 9 of the IU East's last 12 games.
Yeah, IU East is definitely going to go towards Tia King today and hopes to upset Asbury. Do you think we'd call it an upset if Asbury loses today?
I think it would be. It would be a bit,
All right.
of an upset. But I hope that Asbury can stay together as a team and be able to pull through.
All right, we've got some. We had a replay there of the Asbury's last game, their last women's game against Kokomo. We talked about that game a few minutes ago. An Asbury team going up against another freshman-laden team, and in that highlight package you just saw was Asbury's dominance of that Kokomo team. So, do you think that they could do that again to another freshman-laden team, the complete dominance that they showed last time?
I think they can, as long as they have saved their energy throughout the game and not blow it off in the first half of the game. At the last game, we saw that Kokomo was very, very aggressive, and they gave Asbury problems being able to get on the inside into that net. So hopefully Asbury will be able to adapt and be able to pull through just like they did at the last game.
Yeah, I think if it's anything that we've learned so far is that this IU East team is not going to back down. They don't have anything to lose, Samantha. With a team of freshmen we talked about, they just have to build and build for the future. And I think that's something that's probably helped them win a lot of games is their no fear. It doesn't matter if they lose a lot because they're freshmen, they're young, they got to learn from it. I think that's going to be a factor in today's game.
Oh yes, I definitely agree. Right now, our highlight spot on Asbury's team is Haley Whiteside, who is our forward sophomore. She is, we talked about how she was 6'1". She's from Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. She came from Anderson County High School. Her major is elementary education, and it talks about her favorite ice cream is chocolate, so that's pretty interesting.
Everybody's loved chocolate ice cream.
Exactly. So it's going to be fun to watch her play in tonight's game. And then again, we have to watch out for Warren, who's been shooting those three-pointers. And then we have Taylor for showing off that defense and smacking the basketball out of the girls' hands. So we have really 3 great players on our team.
We're getting ready to go courtside for the introduction of the starting lineups.
Kali's name as Kali, not Callie. Thank you.
We're getting ready to go for the opening prayer, and so we will send it over to the prayer right now.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Luce Center on the campus of Asbury University for today's doubleheader basketball game. Our first game this afternoon will feature a matchup between the women of IU East and your Asbury University Lady Eagles. Immediately following the first game, fans can expect to see the Asbury men take on the men of IU East as well. Asbury, the KAIC, and the NAIA would like to welcome you to today's contest and ask that you join us in supporting character-driven intercollegiate athletics. Please help us create a positive, competitive environment by showing respect for today's student athletes, officials, and spectators. Asbury is committed to the NAIA Champions of Character initiative and asks for your help to create a positive, competitive environment. Please enjoy the game. At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats for the invocation, and as we honor the men and women of our armed forces with the playing of our national anthem. Today's invocation will be given by Mrs. Marilyn Walker.
Wow, Heavenly Father, what a great and awesome God you are, creator of everything that we see. Help us to celebrate today as we celebrate your creation through our bodies. May we honor you and glorify you and know that whatever happens today, it's because you want to develop us in our character and draw us closer to you. May everyone in this room be drawn closer to you because of what you do in us and through us in this day. We thank you in Jesus' name. Amen.
And now, let's meet this afternoon's starters. First, for IU East, number 5, Kristen Miller. Number 22, Tia King. Number 23, Mackenzie Campbell. Number 24, Kerrigan Niehoff. And number 44, Brooke Packer. The Red Wolves are coached by Miss Tiffany Stillhorst. And now the starters for your Asbury University Lady Eagles. At forward, a sophomore from Harrisburg, Kentucky, number 2, Savannah Taylor. At guard, a sophomore from Bloomfield, Kentucky, number 5, AJ Lewis. At guard, a sophomore from Science Hill, Kentucky, number 20, Brittany Warren. At forward, a sophomore from Lawrenceburg, Kentucky, number 21, Kali Whiteside. And at guard, a junior from Versailles, Kentucky, number 22, Katie Fletcher. Asbury is assisted by Tim Brown and Sarah Yates. And the head coach of the Eagles in his first season, Mr. Jason Price.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, those are our starting lineups for both the Eagles and the Red Wolves, and we're about to go to midcourt for the tip-off. Sam, any predictions for what you think is going to happen in the game?
Let's hope that Asbury wins, not to be biased.
Well, you got two teams with a winning record, and here's the tip-off, and Asbury controls it. The size of Kali Whiteside already showing that it's going to be a big advantage for the Eagles today. There's Brittany Warren driving to the basket, puts it up, and good. Brittany Warren with quick 2 points, and then some pressure defense by the Eagles. They get a steal, there's a shot. Good. That was Savannah Taylor off the steal, and Asbury jumps to a quick 4-0 lead. And then here come the Red Wolves for their first offensive possession of the game, trying to match the quick start by the Eagles. Here's a three-pointer up, no good off the side of the rim.
Already these girls are showing a lot of energy.
And this Asbury defense is not letting up. They're throwing double teams around the entire place. There's a shot put up by number 24, Kerrigan Niehoff, but they call a foul. So Asbury gets the ball, and IU East does not come away with any points. And here comes Brittany Morgan controlling the offense for the Eagles. There's number 21, Kali Whiteside, up at the top of the key. She's going to be a big factor for the Eagles today. They send it down low to her, but she can't get anything out of it. Oh, good defense by the Red Wolves. Another drive kick out for the three. Good. That was AJ Lewis.
As you can see already, that they're already playing from the outside.
Asbury's jumped up to a quick 7-0 lead, and this IU East team's inexperience is showing a little bit, isn't it, Samantha? Yeah, Asbury definitely likes to keep the intensity up out here, and this IU East team, a big learning experience, a big learning opportunity for them. Down 7-0 early, and their coach is giving it to them over there.
There you can see a free coming from the outside already in the free play.
And that was a three from Savannah Taylor, excuse me. And that'll be points number 3, 4, and 5 for her today. And now the timeout. Asbury shows some full court pressure. Look at that. They get another, no, they don't get another steal. But there's a turnover by the Red Wolves, and here comes Asbury. IU East still looking for their first basket, but they're not going to get it anytime soon with the way the Eagles are playing defense today.
There you see Warren calling out plays.
Yeah, Warren's a big key for the Eagles, one of their leading scorers. They're going to need her today. Here's a three-pointer from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Kristen Miller of the Red Wolves, and they get it across the timeline. IU East needs to get some points. There's a shot, no good off the front of the rim, rebounded by Kali Whiteside. And here comes Brittany Morgan pushing the pace for the Eagles. Ball stolen, no foul called. Brittany Morgan hits the deck. Here come the Red Wolves, shot put up. No good off the front of the rim, but IU East gets the rebound. A block by Kali Whiteside. Offensive rebound to the Red Wolves. and put it up and in.
You know, one of the things we have to worry about is with the Indiana University East team not being such a big team, they're going to have to watch out for their fouls to make sure that their players are not going to be benched.
That's Mackenzie Campbell going up for the free throws for the and one opportunity. Puts it up and good. 7-3 Eagles. IU East gets some points on the board, and maybe that'll break some of the pressure off of them. And Brittany Morgan, the term floor general comes to mind when describing her. She doesn't turn the ball over that much, and she does a really good job of controlling this offense. And she's one of the best players out here for Asbury, and we love having her on our side.
Definitely.
Pass down low to Khalil Whiteside. She puts it up, no good. And she got an easy bucket there, but apparently it wasn't easy enough. Here's a quick outlet pass by the Red Wolves, and they're not going to get anything out of it. Good defense by the Eagles, and IU East is going to have to reset their offense. There's Kristen Miller at the top of the key. There's Ty King, kick out to the three-point line. There's another three-pointer, no good. Kristen Miller with the three-point miss and a big tie-up on the floor, and Khalil Whiteside down there all by herself with 3 Red Wolves down there trying to get the ball from her, and possession arrow goes towards the Red Wolves. Good hustle there from IU East.
A lot of aggression going on right now.
Now this IU East team looks like they got a lot of heart. You got 3 players on the floor. I think that's what the coach wants to see.
You can hear next to me the coach yelling out directions to the IU East.
There's another shot put up for IU East, but no good. Another block for the Eagles, and Brittany Morgan pushing it up. There's a pass and a good layup there. That was AJ Lewis there with the score, and a good assist for Brittany Morgan. Oh, quick basket there for IU East. Tia King puts it up and in. Asbury's defenses didn't get back in time. Here's a pick at the top of the key. Brittany Warren, no foul call. Bodies fly on the floor, and IU East is out to a fast break. There's Brooke Packer, puts up a shot, no good, but a foul called. And Brooke Packer's going to the line for 2.
Number 44, Brooke Packer at the free throw line. She is from East Central High School. Her hometown is West Harrison. She is 5'11".
First free throw up and no good for Brooke Packer. She's a 60% free throw shooter, so probably not who they want up at the line. Here's free throw put up, good. Eagles lead 9-6. 15:50 to play here at the Lou Center in Wilmore, Kentucky. And here's Brittany Warren with a three-pointer, good. That's a pure-looking shot right there.
Like we discussed before, Brittany Warren is known for her 3 shots.
And that Asbury pressure defense to no avail. The Red Wolves get across the timeline in no time. Here's some post play from the Red Wolves. She's gonna have to kick it back out. She doesn't have a shot. There's Tia King. She's the go-to girl. Puts up a three-pointer off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound goes to Kylie Gorby. So IU East Red Wolves putting up some three-point shots, but they haven't been able to make one yet. And they're gonna have to hit some threes if they want to win this game tonight. Here's a shot in the corner, three-pointer, good. Another three-point shot from Savannah Taylor, and she is on fire right now. 15-6 Eagles. And there's Kristen Miller, has some pressure. There's Tia King, nice find over there in the corner. No good.
IU is looking for those three-pointers, and they are not making it.
No, IU East is putting up a lot of three-point shots. Maybe due to the size advantage that Asbury has, IU East doesn't have an opportunity to get down low. And the ball out of bounds to the Eagles. And things just aren't going right for the IU Red Wolves right now. Good defense from the Red Wolves right there. puts up a shot, and good, off the glass.
Asbury 15, IU East 6 right now, and they still have 14 and 20 left to go, so there's still some time for catch up, but I think IU East is going to have to change some tactics pretty soon.
Here's an ECU Wood for the and one, puts it up, and good. Big lead right now for the Eagles, but that pressure defense does not look like it's working for the Eagles right now, and IU East is able to get the ball across the half-court line in just in no time, and the pressure defense is nothing. Right now, there's a good three-point shot from Tia King, and there goes a good three-pointer for the Red Wolves there.
And that was Tia King that just made that three-pointer.
And here's Kylie Gorby setting up the offense for the Eagles. And there's, she lost it a little bit, but she regains it. That's an ECU Wood. Shot clock running down, there's 5, and ECU Wood puts up a wild shot, and no good, just goes out of bounds. And that ball is gonna go to IU East. That's some good defense from the Red Wolves right there, as Asbury had to get a shot off quickly, and they couldn't get the shot they wanted.
You know, Asbury might have the height advantage on the Wolves, but one thing's for sure is the Wolves are aggressive and they are good on defense.
And here goes a down low shot, no good. But Khalid Whiteside gets it. And here come the Eagles again. There's Kylie Gorby driving to the basket. Throws out a pass to Savannah Taylor, puts up a 3, and good. Savannah Taylor with another three-point make. And it looks like she's just shooting into the ocean right now. She's making almost everything that she puts up there. Asbury's out to a quick 21-9 lead, thanks to some three-point shooting and some good defense. And the Red Wolves are going to have to do something. They're going to have to do something to get back in this game. I don't know what they're going to do, but
like
they're going to do something.
They're going to have to, their coach is going to change something, you know, if they want to be able to catch up. Both Taylor and Warren are both sophomores, so it's going to be interesting to see how they are their senior year.
Another turnover for the Red Wolves, and Asbury's going to have the ball back and going to try to extend their 12-point lead. And here's Kylie Gorby dribbling the ball. See if she can set up some more points. There's Savannah Taylor. She's had the hot hand early. See if she wants to do something with it. Savannah puts up a shot. Another good shot from Savannah Taylor. And some more quick offense from the Red Wolves. A nice Euro step and a good basket. That's Krista Miller with a pretty Euro step around the Asbury defense. And these teams are playing quick right now. Oh, good defense from the Red Wolves. Krista Miller saves it. Not out of bounds. And they're going to try to push it again. They're going to have to slow down. Asbury's defense gets back. No carry there from Mackenzie Campbell. Here's another three-pointer. Good.
Very, very intense game right now. Very, very fast pace.
That was Deshae Boyd with the three-pointer. And the Red Wolves cut into this lead and decrease it to 10. IU try to go for a steal. Savannah Taylor up for another shot, but no good and fouled on the play, and she's going to get some free throws to increase her point total. That's a foul on Mackenzie Campbell, her first. Savannah Taylor shooting 2 free throws.
Savannah Taylor's free throw percentage is 74%.
And you can boost that up with a make right there. Here's the second one, good. Savannah Taylor just can't miss right now.
There's a sub. They took out Taylor and put in number 10, Sarah Stickland.
There's a good, quick offense from IU East. They figured out this Asbury full court press, haven't they?
Oh yes.
And here's another 3, no good, in and out. Rebound to Asbury. That's Sarah Strickland. There's a blocking call. Nice try down there from IU East to try to get a charge called, but it doesn't go their way. That foul's on Krista Miller for the Red Wolves. And here's Asbury up 11. Kylie Gorby calling out the play, and the Eagles are getting into their offense. Here's a down low pass. Puts it up. No good. Rebound to IU East. And another steal. No. Ball looks like it bounces off, but Kylie Gorby recovers it. And here's a 3-on-1 for the Eagles. Let's see if they can get some points out of it. No, they can't, but an over-the-back foul on Krista Miller. As Bailey Brown goes up for the shot, and no good.
Right now, IU East is pretty aggressive for Asbury, keeping Asbury on top of their toes right now.
And here comes Kerrigan Niehoff in for Krista Miller for the Red Wolves. And Kylie Gorby trying to get that ball passed in. She gets it just in time. Nice down low pass. And they're going to call a foul on the Red Wolves. And that's on Kerrigan Niehoff, who just came in. And we're going to have some free throws for Sarah Stickland. Puts it up. Good. Asbury shooting free throws well today, Samantha. And there's a good replay there of the foul called on the Red Wolves. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Bailey Dryman. And there's Tia going in for the drive, kick out in the corner, but a bad pass and out of bounds. And ball called off of the Asbury Eagles, and the Red Wolves are going to keep it.
Looking for a place to go.
Here's a drive to the middle of the court, kick out to the three-point wing, nothing there. And good defense from Kylie Gorby. Here's a shot, no good. Rebound to Kylie Gorby. And she's pushing it quick. This team likes to play fast. There's a shot and good. That's Sarah Stickland with the field goal, and Asbury doubles the score on IU East, 28-14. Quick play from the Red Wolves. And there's Tia King. She's the go-to girl, but she hasn't been able to get anything going. Wild shot put up from the Red Wolves, and there's the rebound to Anicia Wood. And kick back out to Sarah Stickland. There's some fast play. And here's Kylie Gorby. Let's see what she can do with it. She's looking for something. There's a nice pass over, but no good. And Mackenzie Campbell comes up with the rebound, and here goes Tia King. This IU team likes to push the ball and run, and that's the results of that. They get a foul call on them. You play fast, get down the lane, get a foul call, get some free throws.
Just from observation, it looks like number 23, Mackenzie Campbell, is one of their stronger players for IU East.
And here comes Tia King out, sub
53!
And Tia King's been playing really well for IU East. They're going to have to give her a rest so she can get some more energy into her.
Exactly.
There's a three-point shot from Mackenzie Campbell off the front of the rim and no good. And rebound to the Eagles. Here's some fast-paced ball from the Asbury Eagles. And that is a pass to Kelly Reinhardt, who puts up an easy basket. The IU East defense just lost Kelly Reinhardt down there, and she had an easy bucket down the low. And Coach Selhorst does not like that, and she calls a timeout. And they're going to have to get their team regrouped. They're
Yes.
down 30-14 right now, and no coach wants to see that.
Exactly. Like I said earlier, they're going to have to change, their tactics, the way that they're, playing as a team, and start driving that ball in a little bit more, keeping Asbury on the outside, because Asbury, not the best three-point team, but except for Warren, who's very good at playing and shooting those 3 points. So it's going to be interesting to see how they play out the rest of this game.
Yeah, let's not forget Savannah Taylor. She's been really hot hand in the game so far. She's made a few three-point shots, and she's the leading scorer right now, but she's been sitting on the bench for a few minutes. But this Asbury team, they've still been able to maintain their lead. And the IU East is going to have to figure out what in the world are they going to do to get back into this ball game.
Yeah, we also can't forget Savannah Taylor, who's made some 3 points too, and especially blocking the ball, and she's had a foul call on for free throws. So having those free throws also gives Asbury that advantage too, to maybe possibly win the game.
Now, Samantha, what do you think Coach Selhorst is telling her team? You're down 16, you're not playing very well right now, and you got a group of freshmen. What do you think she's telling her team over there in the huddle?
They need to be more aggressive, for sure. They need to start driving that ball inside, She might have a couple of her players in there that can maybe shoot three-pointers. So it's going to be interesting to see how they adapt.
Well, there's Brooke Packer going down low. She puts up a shot and no good. But another offensive rebound for the Red Wolves. And nothing comes out of that, and the Red Wolves turn it over again.
Ask it, Coach Du.
Though, Samantha, you called it. They tried going down low, but they weren't able to get anything out of it. The size of Asbury just too much right now.
Okay.
You know, we have to remember that Asbury's
get
been playing a whole lot longer together,
right beside,
so they're going to have that
who's working with the
experience
camera,
of
who's
being able to communicate to one another.
To tap one on the shoulder.
Yeah. And there's Mackenzie Campbell with the steal, and she's driving down for the Red Wolves. There's a three-point shot, puts it up, no good, off the back of the iron. Rebound off of IU East again. Did they have popcorn before the game? Because that ball's just slipping off their hands. They can't get a hold of it.
You know, the only thing that I kind of fear for these teams is in the second half, they start playing a little bit more loose with the ball. They start losing a little bit more control, or less control, I'm sorry. So hopefully that won't happen this time around.
Turnover for the Asbury Eagles right there. And here's, well, IU East is trying to play a fast-paced game, but Asbury's just too quick. And Mackenzie Campbell's been playing point guard. There's a pass down low. Number 21, Deshae Boyd, and she puts up a nice spin move for the basket. IU East looks like a pretty good defensive team. They move really well. They're quick. They know how to play the 2-3 zone. But then there's plays like that where a player gets open, but luckily for IU East, the ball bounces off the backboard, and they get control of it. Oh, nice behind the back move from Mackenzie Campbell, but she goes up and ball goes out of bounds. No foul called? No, they called a foul. For a second there, I thought that they were going to call out of bounds. No, they did call out of bounds, but that went to Asbury. Excuse me.
Asbury just had a three-player sub.
Here's Brittany Warren. A nice crossover move, but the IU East defense slows her down. There's a three-point shot, no good. Rebound to the Red Wolves. And both these teams want to push it. Look at that move. She almost got to the basket with that. That was some nice, nifty dribbling to get around the defense for Bailey Dryman, but she couldn't get anything out of it.
Whiteside's playing some nice defense.
Here's Bailey Dryman for some free throws. Puts up the first one. No good. Here comes Tia King back into the game for the Red Wolves, giving Deshae Boyd a break. Deshae Boyd's played pretty well, but you got to give your best players a rest.
Yes. Like I said before, King is one of their top players for IU East. She's really, really aggressive on the court.
Here's Brittany Warren back out on the court for the Eagles, controlling the ball. She's quick. She puts up a wild shot. No good. I don't think Coach Price is going to like that one. And IU East with an easy rebound. And they look like they're starting to get some rhythm back in the game. Here's a three-point shot for the Red Wolves. No good off the side of the rim. Ty King gets the rebound. Ball out of bounds to the Eagles. Another turnover for the Red Wolves. IU East looking like they're starting to settle back into this game, but they're still down 13. But they look a little more comfortable out there on the court.
Yeah, I think it's about finding a rhythm, and Asbury kind of keeps IU East on their toes, trying to keep them from finding that pace and that rhythm for them to stay ahead.
There's Khalil Whiteside back in the game for the Eagles. She's a big one. There's a three-pointer from Brittany Warren, but no good. Rebound to Brooke Packer. And the Asbury defense just too quick. You can hear the coach. If you can hear the coach, she wants her team to get into the paint, and that's what Ty King's trying to do. She puts up a shot off the backboard, no good. Rebound to Warren. Asbury's slowing down the pace of this game. It's been a quick-paced game so far for both teams. And Asbury up 13, maybe want to slow down a little bit. Oh, ball goes out of bounds. Molly Harlan just couldn't control it over there in the corner. And the ball goes to the Red Wolves. There's Mackenzie Campbell driving to the basket, puts up a shot. no good. But she does get the foul called, and I'm sure the coach likes that. IU East doing a good job of getting down in the paint and getting the foul calls and getting free throws, but you gotta make the free throws when they're given to you.
That's the only way that they're going to be able to stay ahead.
Here's Mackenzie Campbell.
We're replaying the foul after the shot.
First shot good for Mackenzie Campbell. Let's take a look at that foul called. Now Mackenzie Campbell put up a wild shot. I didn't see where the foul was, but the referee saw something that we didn't. So she goes to the line, makes the first one. Here's the second one. Good. Mackenzie Campbell's playing a good game for IU East right now, but they're down 11.
Spence, did you say something?
And here's Brittany Warren controlling the ball. And Khalid Whiteside, she's been a non-factor so far. She hasn't scored yet. But her presence is definitely something that Asbury likes on the court.
Definitely. She's good at defense because of her height.
Players stumble down there in the corner, but Asbury's able to take control of it. Here's a three from Brittany Warren. No good. Rebound to Asbury. And here's Brittany Warren slowing the ball down over to Savannah Taylor. Khalid Whiteside's posting up down low, but they're not able to get it to her. She's got the size advantage, but they just can't find her. I don't know what the point guard's thinking. There's a shot. Nice shot. Hand right in the face. That's Katie Fletcher with a hand right in her face, and she was able to put the ball up and in the net.
I just want to point out that Cassidy Flynn is now on the court. She's never started any games, but she has played 20 of them, so she's one of our newer players.
Mackenzie Campbell with a shot from the free throw line. She's playing well for the Red Wolves right now. Asbury still leads by 11. Foul called there on Brooke Packer as Katie Fletcher tried to cut through the defense, but Packer stood her ground, but a foul called on her. And there goes Savannah Taylor. Guess they're taking her out of the game, or we don't know what the issue is right now with Savannah Taylor, but she's going to head to the bench. Here comes Krista Miller back into the game for IU East, along with Caitlin Dobbins. I'm not sure what the situation is with Savannah Taylor, but she's over there on the sideline, and here she comes. Not sure what was going on there, but maybe a little wardrobe malfunction with the shoes or something. I don't know what was going on, but she's back in the game now. We'd like to get the ball back in her hands. She's been playing very well today.
Absolutely. Gorby's been pretty aggressive on the court, too.
Brittany Warren with a three-point shot for Brittany Warren. This looks like it could be an easy basket for the Red Wolves. Mackenzie Campbell drives up, puts it up and in for the and one. And that's what Coach Selhorst likes to see. Here comes Anicia Wood in for Cassidy Flynn. Now they're not going to give the Red Wolves the basket on that shot. And look at that. Looks like this could be a 4-point swing. No, they're going to call a charge. So Mackenzie Campbell makes a shot, but they didn't count it. And then he gets the ball stolen from her, but Haley Warren gets called for the charge at the end of the court. And there's another shot from Campbell. She puts it up and good. She's on fire right now. Asbury's got
a lot of threes.
Yeah, she has been. But Asbury does not have an answer for Mackenzie Campbell right now. Here's a three-pointer for the Eagles. No good. Mackenzie Campbell with the rebound. She's playing tough right now for the Red Wolves. And there you go. Good Khalid Whiteside. Oh, nice pass down low. Puts it up. No good, but a foul called. That's going to be on Savannah Taylor. And here comes Kerrigan Niehoff up for some free throws. IU East plays with a quick pace, Samantha.
They do. They keep Asbury on a fast pace. It's very intense, very energetic, but I think both teams on the second half of the game, they're going to slow down the game. This is exactly what happened whenever Asbury went up against Kokomo.
No free throws good for Niehoff. And here's Anicia Wood controlling the point for the Eagles. Savannah Taylor saves the ball from going out of bounds. And they're going to call a timeout. Asbury called a timeout. Coach Price didn't like what he sees over there. I got to tell you, IU East is down by 12, but their coach has got to be happy with the effort. They've been playing at a fast pace. They pushed the ball. They've been getting fouls called. They can't make their free throws, but they're playing pretty well for being down 12 right now.
Yeah, they're a very good defensive team, which keeps Asbury going. Asbury, they're especially Warren, they're good, like I said before, they're good for playing on the outside and shooting those threes and their free throws. It's a matter of Asbury getting that ball and driving it into the net. I think the coach will end up changing, maybe putting her team more on the outside instead of trying to drive them in and put Asbury at a disadvantage.
Yeah, IU East is going to have to start using Mackenzie Campbell a lot more than they have. She's had the hot hand for the Red Wolves right now. There's Kylie Gorby controlling the point for the Eagles. Drawing up the play. There's Anicia Wood. Anicia Wood driving to the basket. Kicks back out to Kylie Gorby. She drives, puts up a shot. No good. Shot clock violation on the Eagles. And Coach Selhorst of the Red Wolves likes that defense out there. She's clapping, she's encouraging, and they're down 12, but this team's learning step by step. And here's the full court press from Asbury again. This hasn't phased IU East for a while. Phased them at the beginning of the game, but not anymore. Here's a quick shot, air ball. No good. Ball down to Asbury. Bailey Dryman put up a quick shot that didn't even touch the rim. Asbury's slowing the pace down a lot. These last 5 minutes have been slow, not a lot of scoring.
Nicia calling out plays. Trying to get that ball inside.
There's Khalil Whiteside with the ball, kicks back out to Gorby. Gorby drives to the basket, puts up a shot, no good. And there's Mackenzie Campbell with an outlet pass to Tia King. See if she can get something out of that. Pass was too far. And the ball stayed back in bounds, and the Red Wolves were able to control it. Well, not what the Red Wolves were hoping for, but they maintain control of the ball. Here's a three-pointer from Tia King, puts it up and good. That was a deep three-pointer for Tia King. And this lead is cut to 9. First time the lead's been under double digits in a long time. Drive to the basket, puts up a shot. Good. That's Katie Fletcher with a strong drive to the basket. And there's Mackenzie Campbell with another shot, no good. And a jump ball. This possession's gonna go to Asbury. And here's that three for Tia King. Look how deep out she is. And that ball just went straight through the hoop, didn't even touch the rim.
You know, like I said it before, King and Campbell, or I would say is probably IU East's best players right now on the court, especially with them being such a new team.
Another shot for Savannah Taylor, no good. She's cooled off. Outlet pass to Tia King, puts it up, no good. Foul called. I'll tell you what, this IU East team, they run down the court. Asbury's not able to get back. They've had a lot of those outlet passes, but they haven't been able to convert. And here's some free throws for Tia King. She'll get a couple. Catching her breath for a moment.
Everybody's silent.
Puts up the shot. Good. You know, I expect the crowd to, make a little bit of noise when the opposing team's shooting free throws, but maybe not here at Asbury.
Take a moment.
Here's Tia King for the second free throw. Puts it up and good. Well, the lead's under 10. I know IU East wants to have the lead, but only trailing under double digits.
Yeah, you can also see Asbury starting to slow down the pace.
And there's Anicia Wood, puts up a shot, no good. This IU East team's playing very good right now. There's Tia King. She's quick out the gate, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound to IU East, another jump ball. That one's going to stay with the Red Wolves. But Coach Selhorst has got to love the pace that her team's playing with right now. They're pushing the ball, they're getting those outlet passes, but they're just not able to convert at the other end.
Absolutely. You can see that the IU East is more of a fast-paced team right now, and then Asbury themselves are starting to slow things down. Think about what they're trying to do.
There's another three from Tia King, and this lead is cut 37-31. With just under a minute left to play here in the first half, Asbury leads 37-31. And here's Savannah Taylor. She had the hot hand earlier, but she hasn't done anything recently. Nisia Wood with a nice pass to Khalil Whiteside, puts it up and no good, but some free throws coming for the Eagles' big player. Khalil Whiteside, the tallest player for the Asbury Eagles at 6'1". We thought we'd have a size advantage out there today, but she hasn't been much of a factor. And here's some free throws for Whiteside. Puts it up. No good.
Seems like in today's game, she's more of a defense player than anything else.
Oh, most definitely. Of course, with a lot of not a lot of down low play for the Red Wolves, but free throw missed. But Khalil Whiteside hustles and gets her own rebound, calls a timeout. Good hustle from Khalil Whiteside. You don't see it very often that a free throw shooter misses the free throw and gets their own rebound, but no hustle there from, well, no hustle from anybody that was on the line. Coach Price gotta love the hustle from Khalil though. And here's the replay. Khalil Whiteside gets control of the ball, and look at that, she calls a timeout. She wasn't out of bounds, folks, and Asbury controls the ball. 41.6 seconds left to play. Coach Selhorst not happy with the way her team played on that missed free throw.
You know, it's interesting to watch the coaches and on how temperamental they are during game time. Coach Jason's down there kind of chilled out, and we have IU East coach over here. Very dramatic expressions from her.
Well, ball bounces off, looked like it bounced off Savannah Taylor, but they're gonna call a foul on Mackenzie Campbell. I don't know about that one. IU East wasn't happy with that one, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Here's Savannah Taylor for a couple free throws. Was that the first one? Good.
She's got a 74% free throw.
Savannah Taylor, the sophomore out of Harrodsburg. Misses the second free throw. Rebound to IU East. And here's that fast pace again. They like to push the ball. Here's a three-pointer. Good. Nice shot from Bailey Draymond. And this lead is 38-34. IU East has climbed back into this game slowly but surely.
Nisia taking her time with that ball.
Oh, good defense there. Dryman not able to come up with it, but still some good defense. And Nisia Wood puts up a nice shot off the backboard. There's 5 seconds left in the play. Let's see if IU East can put something up. Kylie Gorby gets a steal, puts it up at halftime, but no good. And this game is going to go into halftime with Asbury leading 40-34. Well, Samantha, IU East climbed back into that game quickly. They're only down 6. They were down 14, 12, 11 for the longest time, but
this is a very interesting team to watch. They are very, very aggressive and assertive. They have a lot of energy. They bring a lot of intensity to the game. You can see that Asbury's starting to tire some. They're wanting to slow down the game. And it's going to be interesting to see how they play the second half.
Awesome, Samantha. It's going to be a great second half. But we've got our sideline reporter, Abby Witt. We're going to send it over to her, and she's going to have an interview with us. And
Kylie Gorley. Kylie, you came into the game and created amazing plays on offense. What goes through your head when you're coming up the court?
I've always been a point guard. I just have a pass-first mentality. I thought as a team we did a great job of moving the ball, got us off to a great start, and our energy kind of dropped. We kept moving the ball up as much, so we got to get back in that mentality of pass, make the extra pass.
The fast pace that Asbury set at the beginning of the game helped maintain a solid lead until just a few minutes is left in the game. How can you carry this over into the second half?
Well, IU East, they're a running gun team too. They're, I believe, second in the nation in points scored per game. So we play very similar. We have to just keep bringing that energy. We have to make sure we're getting back on defense. Most of our points have been in transition, and and we got to close up the space on the 3-point line.
Thanks, Kylie. Good luck in the second half. Back to you guys.
Well, that's Kylie Gorby with you. I've got a class with Kylie, and she's a delight. I'm sure the team loves having her out there. And Samantha, you heard Kylie. IU East likes to run, and that's been the Achilles heel right now for the Asbury defense. They haven't been able to slow down the IU East offense. And those outlet passes that IU East has been getting, they've been getting a lot of opportunities. Honestly, if they could have converted on those opportunities, they might be tied. They might even have the lead right now.
You know, it might come down to where they tie and we go into overtime.
Yeah.
With IU East's energy that they bring, the fast pace, they're tying together as a team, even though this is their first season. That's not something that you see all the time with new teams like that. And then with Asbury having their experience, they're a little bit more slow paced. With that combined, we might end up tying. And that's going to be interesting. It'll be interesting, but Asbury might change their tactics. Coach Jason might say, hey, let's do something else, and they might come up on top. And it could also go the other way with IU East.
Yeah, you never know. You saw Asbury jump out to that quick lead there, and then just little by little, IU East came back into that game. What do you think it was for IU East that got them back into the game?
Their coach.
Their coach, yeah.
The coach is very aggressive to herself, and I think that energy feeds off onto the team.
Yeah, we're sitting down here right next to the IU East bench, and you might be able to hear their coach yell a few times. She has a really tough job. A lot of freshmen. They've only got one sophomore on the team, and the rest are freshmen. And I can't imagine what that's like, coaching a team full of freshmen. I mean, early they're down 14, and you're all freshmen. What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to tell your team? I don't know what she did, but she's a heck of a coach.
I think it's hard to coach a freshman team, someone that's so fresh and inexperienced as a team together. So I think it's more about trying to keep her team together and working together. Make sure that they listen to each other, pass the ball to one another. So just keep that team, and it's not just one player.
Yeah, maybe Coach Selhorst gave John Calipari a call on how to coach a team of freshmen. He won a national championship in the NCAA with his freshman Kentucky team, and maybe she's close with Calipari. Maybe he gave her some pointers on how to coach some freshmen, but she's doing one heck of a job.
Yeah, and I also wanted to say that Savannah Taylor, man, she has been doing a lot of 3 points. She's been doing a lot of defense. At the last game against Kokomo, she was doing a lot of defense, So we cannot forget for Asbury's team, we have her, and then we have Brittany Warren, who does the 3-pointers very well. And then we have Whiteside, who, she's got her height, and she's a good defense player. So if we keep those 3 main players on the court, Asbury might have a chance to come out on top tonight.
All right, you bring up Savannah Taylor and the hot hand that she had at the beginning of the game. Here's some the shots that Savannah made early in the game, and look at that. She just hit a lot of shots there consecutively. She couldn't miss in the first half, and she was definitely one of the reasons why Asbury got out to that quick start.
Yes, absolutely. And we can't forget tonight that at 4 o'clock is the Indiana University East men's basketball game versus Asbury. So
yeah.
Hopefully we can get people to tune in for that tonight.
Yeah, as you can see, some of their players are getting in front of us on the screen. I wonder if they know they're on TV, but that's the IU East men's team that's practicing right in front of us, and they're warming up a little bit for the game against the Asbury men. And I'm going to be on that game too with Kylie Gorby, the point guard for the Asbury women's team. And we're going to love bringing that one to you, but we've got a close game here. And it might go into overtime, as we talked about. If IU East plays the way they did in the last 10 minutes, this game could go either way, and I think we're in for a good one.
We are going to take some look at some of the highlights of the game.
Yeah, here's some warm-ups for both teams earlier in the game, and the Asbury team chemistry through the roof right now as they got to that quick start. A lot of 3-point shots from both teams. And that's how IU East stay in the game, with a bunch of 3-point shots. But there's one of the reasons why Asbury is up right now. Savannah Taylor with the spin move. And there's Jason Price coaching the team. Just more threes, 3 after 3 after 3 for the Eagles. And that's one of the reasons why they got the lead right now. All right, well, we're going to go for a break, and we're going to return for the second half in about 8 minutes. So go get some popcorn, go get something to drink, come back and join us. Charge your laptop if it's dying, but do whatever it takes to come back and watch the second half, because it's going to be a good one. Don't leave us, folks. All right, welcome back to the Luce Center. It's 40-34 Asbury at the start of the second half in this game between the Asbury University Eagles and the Indiana University East Red Wolves. And it's been a good game so far. As you see, the score is 40-34. Asbury only up by 6. And the start of the second half is underway. And Samantha, we were talking during halftime. The IU East team did a good job of getting back into this game. What do you think they have to do to get the win?
You know, I think Asbury, as far as Asbury, they're going to have to be a little bit more aggressive with IU East. IU East is a fast-paced team. They are very assertive and aggressive, trying to get that ball and keep them away. And they are very good defensive team. So Asbury is going to have to pull out some stops in order to stay on top.
Well, here's Haley. Excuse me, that's not Haley Warren. They're twins. It's hard to get them. It's hard to get them right. That was Brittany Warren on the turnover there, not her twin sister Haley. And IU East takes over. And there's Brittany Warren just couldn't control the ball there. And the ball goes to the Red Wolves. And there's some more quick-paced ball from the Red Wolves. And that's Bailey Dryman with the easy basket, cuts the lead to 4. This Asbury team they want to extend their lead back to what they had it at. They had it at 14 earlier, and it has dwindled slowly and slowly, just slowly.
I think we can see that Asbury's starting to lose some energy out there on the court right now, trying to figure out how to play, you know, against IU East.
Yeah, after that big lead they had, I think they might be a little shocked at the comeback that the Red Wolves put on. Here's Brittany Warren for some free throws, puts up the first one good. Here's the second shot from Warren, and it rolls around the basket, goes up and good. And here's the foul. And Brittany Warren went up, and that ball almost went in the hoop, but it didn't. And there's some more fast-paced offense from the Red Wolves and some pressure defense from the Red Wolves, and nothing comes out of it. Asbury maintains control, and there's Savannah Taylor on the wing. She had the hot hand earlier, and here's Warren out controlling the ball again. She looks to drive, and nothing there.
Looking for a place to go.
Asbury's got to get Khalil Whiteside in on this game. And there she is with the offensive rebound, puts it up and no good. But a foul called, that's going to be on number 24, Kerrigan Niehoff. That's her second foul of the game. And Whiteside goes to the line. Yeah, it's some good hustle getting the offensive rebound around 3 Red Wolves. And she draws the foul and puts up the first one and in. Here's Whiteside for the second free throw. And good. Asbury leads by 8. And here's Mackenzie Campbell. She's been one of the contributors to the comeback for the Red Wolves. And a blocking foul called on Asbury. That's AJ Lewis. That's Lewis's third foul. And Bailey Dryman's going to the line for 2. So Asbury's done a little bit of a better job of getting back on defense to stop the fast-paced offense of the Red Wolves, but you see IU likes to play that fast-paced game, and in the first half we didn't see Asbury getting back, but you see there on that replay that they got back, but they took a blocking call and some free throws for the Red Wolves.
You know, I think as soon as Asbury puts on a little bit more defense, it'll cause IU East to start playing a little bit more on the offense, which is one of the disadvantages for them.
And a couple missed shots there from the Eagles, and Brittany Warren puts up a shot and it gets blocked, but a foul away from the ball on Bailey Dryman. Didn't see what happened there, but the referee caught it, and Asbury keeps the ball even though Warren's shot got blocked. There's a nice drive to the basket by Savannah Taylor. Her shot gets blocked. Good hustle from the defense of IU East. Coach loves it. Turnover for the Eagles, and here comes that fast offense of the Red Wolves. There's Tia King. They're going to call her for a travel there. The move was good, but it's not legal in this game. And another turnover. Asbury looks to extend the lead. Brittany Warren looking over to the coach to get the play set up. And there's Katie Fletcher, puts up a shot, no good. Khalid Whiteside with another offensive rebound. Brittany Warren puts up a three, good.
And I tell you, she's good at those threes, that's for sure.
Now that ball just rolled in there like a silky smooth something. I don't know. Tried to make an analogy, but couldn't think of one. And IU East goes for a quick shot, but nothing out of it. And Asbury trying to play some fast-paced offense there. And there's Fletcher with a nice pass to Whiteside, puts it up and good. Nice read from Katie Fletcher there. You can see Khalid Whiteside down there under the basket, wide open. And here's Mackenzie Campbell pushing the offense, and she slows down. Good defense from the Eagles. There's Bailey Dryman, puts up a shot, no good. Savannah Taylor with the rebound, and these teams are playing quick again. Ball kicked away, hustle, balls go on the floor, and the players go on the floor to get it. And they're going to call the jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Red Wolves. Good hustle from both teams. You got to say, this IU East team, they're young. They don't have a lot of experience, but they hustle and they fight.
Absolutely.
And here's a three-pointer from Campbell. No good. But an offensive rebound for the Red Wolves, and there's Tia King. Nice pass down low. Oh, that was a nice move from Kerrigan Niehoff. And she puts up an easy basket and gets the foul call. And she's going for the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
You know, you talk about rebounds. IU East has 19 rebounds, whereas Asbury has 27.
Yeah, we talked about that size advantage, and it looks like with the rebounds that size advantage is coming into play here. And here's Katie Fletcher with a long three-pointer. She was 2 feet behind the three-point line, and she got that one to drop in and extends this lead back to double digits. And 12, Mackenzie Campbell driving down to the bucket, but out of control a little bit, and she loses the ball. Asbury takes control again. And here's Brittany Warren calling the play. Oh, some broken ankles. Nice move by Warren. She is just going in and out of this IU East team. And that was some nice ball handling there from Warren. She puts up a shot, no good, but gets the foul call. And that was some, she was going in and out. Remember those, remember that little game when we were little? They had a little, it was like a little steel marble, and you had to get it through the maze.
Yeah,
that's what she looked like there, yeah.
Very good on her feet, that's for sure.
Yeah, there's that foul call. She got bumped in the hip. But she's making most of it, and she makes the first free throw. And here's the second one for Warren. Puts it up, and good. Asbury's been shooting good on free throws today. They've been getting a lot of them, and that's one of the reasons they're able to take the lead. More fast-paced offense from the Red Wolves, and that's a basket by Deshae Boyd. A charge called on Savannah Taylor, and that's some good defense from IU East right there. And the coach loves it. They're down by 12, but Coach Selhorst is loving the effort that her team's given. This team likes to play fast. I'm very surprised. At the beginning of the game, Asbury's pressure defense, they were stealing the ball. They got out to that quick 7-0 lead. But ever since then, IU East's fast-paced game has been better than Asbury's full court pressure.
Attempted three by King, but miss.
Here comes Anicia Wood for Savannah Taylor.
You know, IU East has a lot of stamina.
Don't know what's going on here. A substitution infraction maybe. I don't know what's going on. The IU East team's clapping. Not sure what that was there, but we'll resume play. You see, Asbury's team has slowed a little bit down in the second half. but IU East has kept that tempo up. Asbury looks like they want to play a slower game, and there's Brittany Warren going to the basket. No good. Khalid Whiteside with another offensive rebound, and there's Anicia Wood. The drive puts it up and good. Nice drive from Anicia Wood to extend this lead to 10. No, excuse me, to 14. And Asbury's got into the quick start they did in the first half. Here's a three-pointer from IU East. Good.
From number 21, Boyce, the first time that we've really seen her contribute to the team tonight.
That was a nice shot from Deshae Boyd. Nice pass to Khalid Whiteside. And Asbury's moving the ball really well right now. And they're going to call it over the back on Katie Fletcher. She put up the shot, went up for an own rebound, but to no avail.
Taking Warren out.
And let's see if the Asbury pressure defense can stop the fast-paced offense of IU East. They do a pretty good job there, but they don't get a steal they wanted. There's Tia King. She's the lady that they need to get going. Nice up and under move from Tia King, and she puts it up for 2. Oh, Anicia Wood puts on a nice move. Easy lane to the basket. Puts it up and good. 61-47 Eagles. 13:40 left to play.
King slowing down the pace just a little.
Deshae Boyd wide open under the basket, but Khalid Whiteside with the rebound, but gets it taken away from her. Shot up, no good. Khalid Whiteside with another rebound, and here come the Eagles. It's a 3-on-1. Let's see what they can get out of it. Nice pass, Kylie Gorey back to AJ Lewis, and she puts it up for an easy basket. Nice pass back from Kylie Gorey there to find AJ Lewis wide open under the basket. Drive to the basket, shot up, no good. Blocked by Khalid Whiteside, and she's been a presence down low. So you see that pass there by Kylie Gorby. She likes getting those assists. There's Bailey Dryman trying to go up. Foul called.
Dryman's been contributing pretty much to the second half of this game. We've been seeing a little bit more from her.
And here's Bailey Dryman for a couple free throws. Puts up the first one, and good. And there's that foul you see there called on Bailey Brown, number 11, down low. And Khalid Whiteside coming over for some help defense to affect the shot a little bit. And Bailey Dryman misses the second free throw. And here's Bailey Brown, puts up a shot, and good. That ball looked like it rolled up onto the rim and down in the basket. Oh, bad pass there from Dryman, but they're able to control it, and a steal from Anicia Wood. And it looks like the beginning of the first half, Samantha. Asbury gets some steals. There's Kylie Gorby, the top of the key for a 3. Good. Splash from Kylie Gorby, 65-48.
I think Asbury's starting to find their rhythm back a little bit more now.
Yeah, look at that, another steal. There's Bailey Brown, and a foul called on Kristen Miller. And this Asbury team's starting to get back into their rhythm as the defensive pressure is starting to force some turnovers for the Lady Red Wolves. And Coach Selhorst is going to call a timeout. She's not happy with the effort. They were down 6, and now they're down 17. And there's a replay of the foul on Kristen Miller. Bailey Brown trying to spin out of the defense, but Kristen Miller looks like she gets called for the reach-in. And Coach Selhorst talking to her assistant coaches, not sure what they're going to do. They're down 17. And here's a look at that Kylie Gorby three-pointer. An interesting shot for him there, but, you know.
That was a long
yeah.
too. You know, I think IU East is starting to feel the pressure from Asbury.
Yeah, definitely. They this is the way the first half started. Asbury came out quick, IU East came out slow, and it's been hasn't been the tale of two halves. It's been the same beginning of both halves. Asbury came out quick, IU East down 17, and they're gonna have to do something to get back in.
You know, I like to see Taylor back in for Asbury to get more of that defense and know, right now they have Whiteside. She's doing really well for the second half, being a contributor. We've seen Warren shoot some threes. We've seen Gorby's been shooting a lot too. So I think IU's starting to feel the pressure. Even Anicia Wood, who's, you know, she's been playing a lot of defense, still in the ball.
Here's the aforementioned Kylie Gorby. Pass down low, puts up a shot, bounces off the rim, no good. Rebound to IU East. And a foul called there. That's going to be on Anicia Wood, it looks like. That's the 16th foul.
Kelly Reinhardt now on the court. We haven't seen much from her yet.
Good pressure defense from the Eagles. Another jump ball. That ball's going to stay. That ball's going to be with that ball's going to stay with Asbury. Nope, sorry. That ball's going to go to IU East. Yeah, I see that that full court pressure starting to cause some problems again for IU East. And it's been turned into some steals for Asbury. Here's a three-pointer from Tia King at the top of the key. Good. They're going to have to start making some of those if they want to get back into this game.
Absolutely. We've been seeing a lot from King tonight.
Yeah, King's played very well. Really, the entire IU East team has played well. I mean, they're down 14, but for a team of freshmen, they've showed a lot of hustle, and they haven't really backed down at all. Here's a shot from Anicia Wood, no good. And ball on the floor, bodies fly on the floor, and another jump ball. That ball is going to go to the Eagles.
You know, for IU East, like you said before, they are a really good team. It's just a matter of being able to make those points in.
And here's that Tia King three-pointer at the top of the key. She just drops it in there like it's her job. Corner defense, and ball goes out of bounds to the IU East. That was Kerrigan Niehoff causing the turnover. And let's see if the Red Wolves can cut into this lead a little bit more. Down 14, a little less than 11 and a half to go. And there's Ty King. She's had the hot hand. There's another three-pointer from the same spot. Off the front of the rim and no good. Rebound goes to the Red Wolves. There's Krista Miller. And a pass down to the post for Tia King, but she's not able to control it. Here's Anicia Wood, 4-on-1. This should be an easy basket, and it is. That's Kelly Reinhardt with the basket there, and Asbury had a 4-on-1. That was going to be easy for them.
Asbury's starting to step up their defense game. And like I even said before earlier, if they start playing defense more, this is going to be a disadvantage for IU East.
Yeah, Asbury's really turned up the tempo on defense again. I think that's what Coach Price likes to see. Oh, and the and one, Anicia Wood puts it up off the glass. And that foul goes on Kristen Miller. Anicia Wood gets an extra opportunity.
She's got a 77% free throw rate.
Here's some substitutions. Kristen Miller goes out, Mackenzie Campbell comes back in. Mackenzie Campbell was a big key in the comeback for IU East. Maybe Coach Selhorst thinks that she can be the key to another comeback.
You see Taylor back out on the court.
And Samantha, IU East hasn't been able to get that fast-paced offense that they like. They're still playing pretty quick, but Asbury's defense has stepped up and stopped them a little bit more. But right there you see Tia King drive into the lane and get the foul called. She's going to shoot a couple.
We've not seen much from Campbell for this second half just yet, so I'm surprised they have not substituted her out just yet. Leave her right here, put her back in later.
No, they just put her in off the bench. I don't think she's been in the second half yet, Samantha.
Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering that too. I was like, where's Mackenzie Campbell? Where's Mackenzie Campbell? She played great in the first half, and I hadn't seen her yet, but she's out there on the court now. T. King drops in the first free throw and puts in the second. And here's Kylie Gorby. Coach Price looks like he's giving his starters a rest. I mean, they're up 14, no reason to have your starters out there, even though Brittany Warren's out in the game, along with Savannah Taylor, 2 starters. And there's Kylie Gorby. She wants to shoot. She puts up a shot. No good, in and out. Rebound goes to Savannah Taylor. Ball lost, and Tia King comes out with it, and she's pushing it. Tia King, look at that speed. That was some quick movement down to the court. Mackenzie Campbell gets the rebound and puts up a shot, and no good, and she falls to the floor, and she looks like she's all right. And she smacked the floor hard, and
Yeah, you can hear
she's
the
tough.
crowd go, ooh.
Yeah. She's tough. She gets off, rubs some dirt off, and she's going to the line like nothing happened. Here's Campbell with the first one. Puts it up. Good. Yeah, here's that foul. And, oh, Mackenzie Campbell just fell on her tailbone, and that's not a pleasant feeling, I can tell you that much. She puts up the second one good. Pressure defense now from the Red Wolves. And Kylie Gorby's trapped down there. She's going to have to get out of it. She's quick. She's doing a good job. Outlet pass. There's Savannah Taylor. There's Brittany Warren back to Taylor. And nothing comes out of that. Here's a shot. And that's good.
Reinhardt.
That's Kelly Reinhardt with the shot. Nice ball movement from the Eagles. Didn't look like they were going to get something out of that. But Savannah Taylor found Kelly Reinhardt. And she got a pretty nice, easy basket. Here's a 3 from Brooke Packer. Puts it up no good. Rebound goes to nobody. The ball goes out of bounds. Asbury takes control. Brittany Warren was running over that to grab the rebound, but thought better of it as a couple IU East players are coming over to get it. So she just lets the ball go out of bounds, and now Kylie Gorby's got control of the ball. And there's Reinhardt with the pass to Taylor. And there's Brown down to the basket. Back to Taylor. Taylor had the hot hand in the first half. She hasn't done a whole lot yet here in the second. And Brittany Warren takes control back to the offense, sets up another play. There's Taylor at the top of the key. Shoots a 3, no good. Rebound to Bailey Dryman. Good defense there from the Red Wolves. And that fast-paced play that they want to have isn't coming in handy for them as Tia King misses a 3. They're going to have to start shooting some threes. They've only got a little bit more than 8.5 minutes, down 14. And Brittany Warren goes through the defense and puts up a shot. She split the defense down there in the lane and put up an easy shot for 2. Asbury leads 73-57. A steal for Kylie Gorby. And here come the Eagles offense again. There's Bailey Brown. Shoots a 3, puts it up, no good. Rebound to Kelly Reinhardt. No foul call as Bailey Drummond goes to the floor. And here's Mackenzie Campbell. She puts up a shot and no good. And these teams are hustling back and forth.
You can see the pace is starting to pick up.
Yeah, it's quick. Kylie Gorby puts up a shot and no good, but a blocking foul called on Dryman. Kylie Gorby's going to get to shoot a couple. That was a quick sequence there. Both teams running back and forth, couldn't put any shots in, and that was a non-stop sequence for both teams there. Kylie Gorby with a nice crossover move, but she gets the foul called. Too bad that ball didn't go in. We'll have to tease her about that for the next game. Puts up the first one and good.
Substitute for IU East.
Looks like that's Dryman going out.
And Bowles going in.
Mackenzie Bowles. Is it Mackenzie? Yeah, Mackenzie Bowles. We haven't seen a lot of her today. Gorby drops in the second free throw. And here's that pressure defense again. IU East has not been able to play the same type of tempo offense they did in the first half, as the Asbury defense has just smothered them so far in the second half. Here's Campbell in the corner for a 3, puts it up, and good. Nice shot from Campbell. Nice arc on that ball. And Mackenzie Campbell has had a big impact here in the second half for the Red Wolves. And the IU East team trails by 15. Here's that shot from Campbell again. That ball was shot so high that not even our cameraman, that's cameraman Josiah Downey, he couldn't even get that ball. It was so high up. But it goes in anyway. Here's a shot in the corner. No good. Rebound to the Red Wolves. That's Brooke Packer. And that's going to be a foul called on the Eagles. And we're going to get some free throws for Brooke Packer. Well, there's 7.5 here to play. Asbury's up 15. IU East hasn't shown a whole lot of signs of coming back. Well, let's talk about the defense that Asbury's played in the second half. In the first half, Asbury's defense came out quick. They got a lot of steals, and then it just dwindled away. The IU East tempo offense just smothered them and took control of the game. And IU East was down early. They came back and only trailed by 6. But so far here in the second half, the Asbury defense has just absolutely controlled the game. And why do you think IU East hasn't been able to get back into that quick tempo they've been playing?
You know, like you said, Asbury's up their defense, and I think with this being such a new team, that's one of their advantages, and probably one of the things that the coach drills into them is defense, defense, defense. So now that Asbury's picked up their defense, it's a disadvantage for IU East, and they're not the best offense team, other than King and Campbell, who are able to put in the threes, just like Warren for Asbury.
Yeah, speaking of Warren, she just hit a 3 a second ago, and she got a steal. There's Kylie Gorby going in for the shot. No good. They call her for a travel. That 3 by Warren put Asbury up 78-61 with just over 7 minutes here to play. This game is well in control for the Lady Eagles, and I don't see any signs of IU East being able to get back into this one.
You know, we're down to almost 7 minutes. The score is 78, IU East down. They're at 61, so they might be able to catch up a few points, but I see Asbury coming out on top at this point in time.
Asbury's been fouling the Red Wolves a lot in the second half. IU East already in the double bonus, and here's Brooke Packer for a couple. Puts up the first one, and good.
Notice that both teams put their best players in at the second half.
Yeah.
You know, you got King, Campbell, you've got Warren out there, you've got Taylor, you've got Whiteside.
Yeah, no backing down from either squad, that's for sure. Look at Brittany Warren. She's so quick with that ball, and a nice pass to Khalil Whiteside. Brittany Warren just goes through there. She's lightning quick. Oh, a nice move from Mackenzie Campbell, but she loses it. And Asbury takes control. And the IU East team empties their bench, and they're going to put in some subs, as it looks like this game might be out of reach for them. Pass down to Khalil Whiteside. Easy basket for her. And Khalil Whiteside's had a good second half. Travel called on Mackenzie Campbell, as that pressure defense causes another turnover.
3 subs for IU East, 21, 10, and 5.
Yeah, that's Kristen Miller and Deshae Boyd.
And Dryman.
Asbury showing no signs of slowing down. They're up 19, but they're still playing that fast-paced offense. And IU East just hasn't been able to play the kind of offense that they want to play. Tia King's had a good second half, but as you see right there, she turns the ball over, and that's been the story for IU East. They've had a good game plan, but they just have not been able to execute it.
Exactly.
3 off the back of the rim, and IU East comes away with it.
Warren loses her footing.
Yeah, Warren slips there, and an easy basket for Tia King. Five and a half left to play. Asbury up 82-65. It's been a cakewalk for the Eagles here in the second half. Here's Gorby for a deep 3. Puts it up and good.
Asbury's keeping up the pace, but they look like they're tired just a little bit.
Yeah, IU East has been putting it on. They've, at least the tempo anyway. Here's a 3 from Tia King. Puts it off the back of the glass and in. Yeah, as you were saying, the Asbury team looks a little tired. The IU East offense they're quick.
Quick on their feet, very defensive.
Yeah, they've been a very tough team to keep up with that quick-paced offense. But it hasn't faced Asbury one bit. Brittany Warren puts another move. That was pretty. I don't know how she does it.
She's got some nice footwork, that's for sure.
And Brittany Warren's definitely been very impressive, as has the entire Asbury offense. IU East puts up a 3, and no good, not even close. Khalil Whiteside comes out with the rebound. And IU East looks like they've lost all sorts of confidence, any confidence that they had. They're down 19. Doesn't look like they can get back into this game.
They put a lot of energy into this game, that's for sure.
There's Warren with another shot. Bailey Dryman with a nice save, keep it in bounds for IU East. Let's see if they can cut into that lead just a little bit. Oh, nice play from Asbury right there. Oh, and Khalil Whiteside had Savannah Taylor wide open at the other end, but nice decision just to hold the ball, slowed down the game a little bit. And there's ball tips over to Khalil Whiteside. And there's Anicia Wood driving to the lane, puts it up, stripped from her. That was Dryman with the strip. And IU East going back down. Anicia Wood playing good defense. That's the second time in 2 possessions that she has tipped the ball away. A nice drive from Kerrigan Niehoff there, and she goes for the and 1. That foul called on Khalil Whiteside. And here's Niehoff for some free throws.
Substitute for Asbury and IU East. Gorby and Wood taken out.
And here's Niehoff for the and 1.
And the first basket is good.
87-71, Asbury leads. 3 minutes left to play here at the Luce Center. IU East just looks like they want to just get this game over with. Pass down to Savannah Taylor, and she has someone jump up over her back and almost takes her down to the floor. Taylor's going to get to shoot some free throws there. And that was Deshae Boyd on the foul. And here comes Savannah Taylor for a couple more free throws. Puts up the first one. Good.
Yeah, I just wanted to remind everybody that's just now tuning in or getting ready to tune in that after this game is the 4 o'clock men's basketball game, Asbury versus Indiana University East.
Yeah, Samantha, earlier in our pre-production meeting, our producer Spencer said that we were playing against Indiana University, and everybody in the room just got kind of, what? Indiana University? I thought we were talking about the Hoosiers there, but this team is not, they haven't played like the Hoosiers so far. Down 16. But our producer just called in and said that he was just messing around with us and he was joking. So
let's make the difference.
Yeah.
It's Indiana University
East. Yeah. And not the IU Hoosiers. And Khalil Whiteside extends the lead there, 91-73 Asbury. 2 minutes left to play. Asbury has not quit playing hard. And IU East still just trying to put some points up on the board. Yeah, they wanted her to shoot, but she didn't. Here's a shot from Boyd, no good. Khalil Whiteside comes out with the rebound and a jump ball. Possession to IU East. Well, Samantha, this game's pretty much in the books right now. What do you think Coach Selhorst has seen from her team in this game?
You know, I think IU East has put in a lot of effort into this game. I think maybe they just need to work on offense, and free throws. Once, you know, you've said before that they put up these plays, but they're not able to exactly execute those plays. So I think with a little bit of work on the offense side, I think they'll become a whole lot better team, and that'll come in time whenever, you know, this team's going to develop as they become into seniors, since most of them are freshmen.
Yeah, even though they're down 16, they definitely haven't looked like a team full of freshmen. They've played hard. They played very hard all game, and I think their coaches got to be proud of them. I mean, you're a team full of freshmen, and all you can do from that is build and build and build. And this team sitting right now at a record of 15-8, about to drop to 15-9. There's a pretty move from Savannah Taylor, wide open under the basket. But back to this IU East team, they're going to have a lot of room to grow, and I see so much potential in this team.
Absolutely. And you know, I think it goes for any team that is a first season team that has all freshmen. That's the advantage of having a team like that, is even though you're freshmen now, you get to advance later on as an experienced team when they become seniors.
And Asbury not slowing down when Savannah Taylor puts in another basket. She's had a good game. 95-75. Eagles up by 20. I'm sure the crowd would love to see Asbury put up 100, but I don't know if that's going to happen. There's not that much time left. Khalid Whiteside with another rebound. She has been controlling the glass all the second half, and her size has been a big impact.
Yeah, we had number 11 out there for IU East, Hatfield. This is the first time we've seen her. Seen her out on the court.
It looks like Asbury's is trying to run the clock out. They're going to have to take one shot with the shot clock running down under 10. But Samantha, it's been a fun game. Savannah Taylor goes up for a shot, no good. Let's see if IU East can put up one more shot. There's another one. She puts it in. That's Caitlin Dobbins with the three, and it cuts the lead to 95-78, but time runs out, and Asbury wins by 17. Good effort from IU East. Tough game for them. And there's that last shot from Caitlin Dobbins.
Down to the last second.
Yeah, down to the last second to cut in that lead a little bit, but not enough time for the Red Wolves as they lose this game 95-78. They played very hard, and they've got to be proud. I know a 17-point loss isn't what they want to see, but they played very well, and their coaches got to be proud. All right, we're going to go to center court for
prayer.
And there you see the teams walking off the court. Good effort by both teams, just not enough for IU East. Maybe the freshman inexperience kicked in a little bit there in the second half. They had the lead cut to 6 at halftime, but Asbury just came out and poured out in the second half, Samantha.
Yeah, I called this at the very beginning of the game. You know, with IU East being a very fresh and new team, the coach, this being her first season, you know, this was a very new experience for IU East. And, you know, Asbury with them having the experience, even their coach, this is his first season, Coach Jason. But I feel like Asbury having a team as a whole, having freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors on their team, you know, they ended up coming out on top.
Yeah, they did, and we got the post-game sideline interview with our great sideline reporter, Abby Witt. Let's kick it over to Abby.
Coach Jason Price. Coach Price, this was definitely a fast-paced game. How do you feel your team reacted to the quickness from IU East?
Well, they play a lot like we do, so we're used to playing that fast pace. I told them before the game it was about who gets back on defense and limits those easy layups and easy buckets in transition. We did a good job of that today, and we were able to take advantage of it on our end, on the offensive end. So obviously a very good conference win.
So the season end is nearing. What's your plan with further development for your team before tournament time?
I think when it comes to just sustaining our energy and our effort, we talk about this all the time. It allows us, you know, there's going to be mistakes in the game, and if we sustain that energy and effort, we're able to overcome those mistakes. So I think we're doing a much better job of that right now. We just have to make sure we do it game in and game out.
All right, thanks, Coach. Congratulations on the win. Back to you guys.
Yeah, there's Coach Price talking about just what me and Samantha were talking about. That quick-paced offense, and if you missed it, we're going to have a highlight package here for you in here in just a second. You'll see the quickness that both teams displayed out there on the court. Both IU East and Asbury played a very quick game, and Coach Price knew that was going to be a factor.
You know, it's going to be interesting to see how Asbury goes up against these fresh new teams, and it's interesting to watch them change and adapt to those.
All right, we're going to kick it over to the highlight package. We're going to kick it over to the highlight package of Tia King here, the IU East phenom freshman. And look at her. She's kicking those threes out from deep and making them. And that was in the first half when IU East made that comeback. And Tia King was a big part of that, Sam.
Absolutely.
And there's another step back three there from Tia King, and she was just dropping them all over the place. And she did a great job. And for Asbury, we had Anicia Wood, who played smothering defense. I mean, she was outstanding today. We saw her over here by our scores table several times, just playing up tight defense on the opposing team, and she did a great job. And there she is, some offense for Anicia Wood, driving to the basket. And there's some steals. We talked about her defense. And Anicia just had a great game for Asbury. You see her drive through the traffic there, and looks like she got hit in the face a little bit, but was able to put that up. But Anicia played great, and she did one heck of a job for Asbury, as did everybody on the team. And we're getting ready to kick out to the full game highlight. If you missed it, you missed a good one. The Eagles won by 17, but it was a closer game than the score indicated. A tough matchup for IU East against a more experienced Asbury squad. And the first half was good, and the second half was all Asbury. Some three-pointers there for both teams.
Again, Tia King putting in those threes.
And there's Coach Price giving the high fives to his players. He loved the way that they played. And then in the second half, you had Anicia, and it was all Anicia in the second half. And look at her again. She just comes up behind and gets the steals. And Coach Price loved the effort that his Eagles gave there. And Samantha, are you quite surprised at the way this game turned out?
I am. You know, IU East put in a whole lot more energy, a whole lot more effort than what I thought they would. I did not expect the score difference to be as small as it was. So I think this was a huge learning experience for IU East, even for Asbury.
Well, it was great to see the Eagles win. We love our home team. And the Eagles come away with a 95-78 victory. I'm Sam Maddox with Samantha Hack signing off.